Hello there. This is my Bar, and this is the shorter shorter version. We were talking for like half an hour about all kinds of crap to compare it to tea and talking smack a little bit, and we don't want to uh, chastise or whatever you call that, ostracize,
Chastise.
chastisers.
Chastise.
Anyways, people get offended for whatever reason, so I'm not going to publish something that is going to offend people. But we were just saying that this tea from Farmer Leaves is summer 2024. Shui, Ling, Oolong Black. Hopefully you can see it.
Very good, amazing daily drinker. It is
Yeah,
perfect for that.
I will probably get bored of it in 3 days in terms of it having that kind of fruity flavor. I'm not used to it. Maybe other people will not get bored with it. So growing up drinking black tea, you kind of have a little bit of expectation if you have been drinking a specific kind of type of English breakfast home cha.
Yeah.
But this tea is good, and it has a good quality. It does the kind of tea that you want to drink when you're like, oh, I just want to have some tea, get home, and just sit on my thing and not think about what am I drinking now. Am I going to have to be careful with how I make this happen? Otherwise, it's gonna taste like crap.
Yeah, you can just drink it and do something at the same time.
Yeah,
You can be here like you
it's
could
a
be.
sort more social.
Yeah. If you want to hang out with people and you can share it. It's probably good tea to share with other people.
Remember the other day when Doc came and he brought his roasted oolong and he was giving me like a lecture because I didn't carefully brew it.
Yeah.
Like there's a way of brewing roasted oolong like that, and that's what he thinks. But honestly, for roasted oolong, it's the same thing for me. Like I can enjoy it very dark, meaning like overbrewed.
Maybe that one needed a specific thing, but in general, roasted oolong is.
Nah, this roasted oolong, that kind, you can drink it however you want. You know what I mean? But there are teas that get absolutely ruined. That didn't get ruined; it was just stronger. And
Yeah.
there are different notes that you get when you brew it a little bit less.
This is definitely a tea where you can be social and have a conversation. Forget about it and be like, oh shit, I gotta pour it.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be maybe a little bit more bitter, but it's gonna be fine.
Yeah, one of the things that it will share with other hongchas is that any hongcha, any red tea, you overbrew it, and you can add more water to the brew if it's too dark, and it will taste better. You know, not all teas have that, but red teas in general, you can add water to whatever you overbrewed, and it will make it taste better if it's like too like intense. But it's a good tea. It I don't remember how much I paid for it, and that's something that we said in the longer version of the video. Like when we're doing videos here, like I'm not gonna bias myself by reading a huge story and how people had to crawl through a mountain and go get it, and you can have to pray to a god or whatever.
Whatever. If it's good, it's good. If
Yeah,
it's shit, it's
exactly.
shit. Like
Exactly. So that is the bottom line. Is that if it's good, it's good. If it's not, doesn't matter what the price is and all that. And I think that I will really get um, biases if something I'm expected to like it, you know. And this one is pretty good. It's
yeah.
it's an oolong black, so it's kind of like venue of like the Phoenix oolong, your Phoenix black or stuff like that. Um, it's definitely not that quality we've had before, where it's like amazing the whole way. But what we drank 6 steeps with the same tea, and it was awesome. And then we added a little bit, and then we just added a little bit. So um, I definitely recommend it from the perspective of Shen drinkers. Farmer Leafs stuff seems to be super awesome. I've drunk a lot of the teas, and they are more drinkable than other young Shangs that I bought from factories and stuff like that. Um, but it's not a type of tea that calls my attention that much. You know what I mean? The Shang in general, like young Shangs, even if it's boutique Shang, it's not something that I really want to spend money on. I spend money on a variety of teas so we could try them. But I'm definitely impressed with their price on oolong, like roasted oolong, and this black tea. And if I order from them again, I think it's gonna be that. Unless there's something there that I haven't tried that's gonna blow my mind. But if it's $300, like I can do without, because I'm
Yeah.
cheap. That's why I'm wearing a Timu avocado
Yeah.
shirt.
Cheapskate T-bar.
Yeah, my shirt is $5.
$5,
Yeah,
$10, $3.
yeah.
Guess how much?
Guess how much, man? This it's definitely more enjoyable for me to be like, look what I found for this much money, and it's
Than to be like,
it's awesome.
look at this amazing boutique imported from the next galaxy. Teapot.
Yeah, and it's like $1 million, whatever. We were talking about tools that are like that. So carpentry festool is very expensive, but doesn't really do much difference than just a regular ass Milwaukee.
Or Snap-on.
Snap on mechanics. You can buy pretty good tools. Get a wrench, or Craftsman will do the same thing as a Snap on. But the exception, there are some open wrenches that I have that I did buy Snap-on, because actually they're the only ones that don't open. So a couple of them, and the Festool will have a couple of tools that if it's a very specific thing that you're trying to do, they're going to be good for that reason. But again, so it is absolutely awesome that some people love the experience of a very specific tea and they get really into it, and it's good for them, and it's a healthy thing, and they share it with other people, and it's not an addiction and whatever. That's all good. It's all good. When it starts getting toxic is when people start like looking down on others because they drink that, like they know so much, and they're like blah blah, and they become these gatekeepers, right? But otherwise, man, if people want to have their special moment with tea, sure. As someone who grew up drinking gallons and gallons of tea the whole life, just a culture of tea. Chilean culture is a culture of tea. Tea is not something that we do that requires sitting on the floor. So this is very exaggerated. And my family from Chile laughs at the fact that I drink tea like this, because I'm like, what are you doing? You just put a baggie on a cup and whatever, microwave it. But we enjoy it like this, and this is good. So Farmer Leaf, definitely recommended. This black tea they have, the oolong black tea, whatever it's called, feng shui or whatever. Try it. It's an amazing addition. You're gonna be able to show this to people that are not like
Experts in
experts. Yeah. So your $300 cake you can save for yourself, and people that don't have the palate, you're not gonna feel like feeding honey to the donkey if you just give them really good tea that is not expensive. Like, so these options from Farmer Leaf are really good. There are a couple of the shanks that are very good, drinkable, good examples that I think that people will enjoy, and they're like $40 a cake. So he has good options, that are worth trying. So I hope that you liked that video. And in terms of the flavor, we didn't even talk about it, but it's just a black tea with a little bit of fruity flavor to it.
Yeah, it tastes like very calm lychee fruit. And that's
it's just really nice to
profile.
drink it,
Yeah.
Like, we're not gonna come up like it has legs and whatever, like that.
It tastes like a donkey roaming the plains of Appalachia.
Yeah, the people that drank this tea picked it with the left hand and the pinky, and the can't, and in a in a moonlight. Yeah, no, it's just a nice.
It's a good tea.
Nice black tea.
It's
Awesome.
a good tea. I like it.
Have a good one.
See you guys in the next one.